Hey guys, happy Tuesday! We are almost to hump day. We are. Hey look, I even added earrings for tonight. Thought I'd get a little sassy. Let's wait and see who joins us tonight. Of course, hey Mary. Hey Dorn family. Hey Jennifer. There's Drew. Caleb, how's it going? I hope y'all have had a great day today. I worked in the yard this morning, went on a walk, and then enjoyed the rain on my front porch until I froze to death. Hey Blakely. Hey Renee. Hey Renee's mom. Blakely, tell your mom I said hey. Hey Nancy. Well, anyway, went out on the front porch thinking, hey Sid Pie, thinking I would just sit there and work on some lesson plans for my bookkeeping. And I froze. I sat out there and froze. Hey Megan. Hey William and James. How you doing? Got it right. Lisa, I miss your hugs. Y'all, tonight's book brought by Scholastic is Victoria Boyce. Look at you. Okay, so 3 of the Boyces are there. Sybil had to go night-night. Maybe this is too late, but then I'm afraid of competing with Dolly Parton. She's going to start reading in her bed at 7 o'clock. I really don't want to compete with Dolly Parton. I don't think I have the strength. I'd have to go to GNC and get some new vitamins, and that might not be an approved outing. So, Candy, I have on some cute earrings tonight. Scholastic's book tonight is unbelievable. It was one of Emily's favorite books when she was a little girl. Hey Becky, hey Allison, hey Greg. This book is told in the voice, hey Rupert, I never can say your name right. But anyway, hey Sherry, hey Ellie and Zoe, Lisa, Kelly, Kristen, hey Eli. Tonight's voice is in the voice of a dog, okay? And a dog is writing to his owner because he's been sent to obedience school. And his name is Ike. So, hey Bryants, hey Cindy, hey Fishers, hey Terrell. I think you're enjoying this, Terrell. I really do. Hey Wyatt. In fact, I went and asked Emily, my 21-year-old, a while ago. I said, what voice would Ike have? And so I think we'll be okay tonight. So, Scholastic, thank you. I can't wait for my big old case of books that you're going to send me to read. I'm so excited. Thank you, Kelly. Dear Mrs. Larue, letters from Obedience School. So let's cuddle down, and this is a good one. Here we go. Written and illustrated by Mark Teague. So it's cute. There's his owner. Wait, right there. There's his owner, Mrs. Larue, and there is Ike. So here we go. Get Ike's voice. Local dog enters obedience school. Citing a long list of behavioral problems, Snort City resident Gertrude Larue yesterday enrolled her dog Ike in the Igor Brottweiler Canine Academy. Established in 1953, the academy has a history of dealing with such issues. I'm at my wit's end, said Mrs. Larue. I love Ike, but I'm afraid he's quite spoiled. He steals food right off the kitchen counter, chases the neighbor's cats, howls whenever I'm away, and last week while I was crossing the street, he pulled me down and tore my best camel's ear coat. I just don't know what else to do. School officials were unavailable for comment. So begins the letters from Ike. He's going away. He's going away. October 1st. Dear Mrs. Larue, how could you do this to me? This is a prison, not a school. You should see the other dogs. They are bad dogs. Mrs. Larue, I do not fit in. Even the journey here was a horror. I am very unhappy and may need something to chew on when I get home. Please come right away. Sincerely, Ike. Oh, look. Here's his second letter. October 2nd. Dear Mrs. Larue, were you really so upset about the chicken pie? You know you might have discussed it with me. You could have said, Ike, don't eat the chicken pie. I've saved it for dinner. Would that have been so difficult? It would have prevented a lot of hard feelings. Needless to say, I'm being horribly mistreated. You say I should be patient and accept that I'll be here through the term. Are you aware that the term lasts 2 months? Do you know how long that is in dog years? Sincerely, Ike. Oh, it's getting cold. It's getting cold. Let's see what this letter's about. October 3rd. Dear Mrs. Larue, I'd like to clear up some misconceptions about the Hibbenses' cats. First, they are hardly the little angels Mrs. Hibbens makes them out to be. Second, how should I know what they were doing out on the fire escape in the middle of January? They were being a bit melodramatic, don't you think? The way they cried and refused to come down. It's hard to believe they were really sick for 3 whole days. But you know cats. Your dog. I sound like one of the Golden Girls. That's what SJ said. October 4th. Let's see what's going on there. Looks interesting. Dear Mrs. Larue, you should see what goes on around here. The way my warden, Miss Klondike, box orders is shocking. Day after day, I'm forced to perform the most meaningless task. Today it was sit and roll over. All day long, I flatly refuse to roll over. It's ridiculous. I won't do it. Of course, I was severely punished. And another thing, who will help you cross the street while I'm away? You know you have a bad habit of not looking both ways. Think of all the times I've saved you. Well, there was that one time. Anyway, I must say that you weren't very grateful, complaining on and on about the tiny rip in your ratty old coat. But the point is, you needed me. Yours, Ike. Uh-oh. Let's see what goes on here. Hey, Dr. G. Dear Mrs. Larue, the guards here are all caught up in this good dog, bad dog thing. I hear it constantly. Good dog, Ike. Don't be a bad dog, Ike. Is it really so good to sit still like a lummox all day? Nevertheless, I'll refuse to be broken. Miss Klondike has taken my typewriter. She claims it disturbs the other dogs. Dogs? Does anybody care that the other dogs disturb me? Yours, Ike. Uh-oh, this one looks serious. Oh. October 6th. Dear Mrs. Larue, were the neighbors really complaining about my howling? Really? Is it hard to imagine? First, I didn't howl that much. You were away those nights, so you wouldn't know, but trust me, it was quite moderate. Second, let's recall that these are the same neighbors who are constantly waking me up in the middle of the afternoon with their loud vacuuming. Oh, I say we all have to learn to get along. My life here continues to be a nightmare. You wouldn't believe what goes on in the cafeteria. Oh, sincerely, Ike. P.S. I don't want to alert you, but the thought of escape has crossed my mind. And there's a sign over in the cafeteria that says, no howling, biting, scratching, growling, slobbering, or barking, and no seconds. Uh-oh. Looks like something important's about to happen. October 7th. Dear Mrs. Larue, I hate to tell you this, but I am terribly ill. It started in my paw, causing me to limp all day. Later, I felt kind of queasy, so that I could barely eat dinner, except for the yummy gravy. Then I began to moan and howl. Finally, I had to be taken to the vet. Dr. Wilfred claims that he can't find anything wrong with me, but I am certain I have an awful disease. I must come home at once. Honestly, yours, Ike. Hey, Miss Nancy. Hey, Catherine and Jennifer. Hey, Bones. Oh, I love y'all. So, Ike is in the infirmary at the dog pound, and it says that he is sick, and he is a hypochondriac. Morgan Saylor. Here we go. October 8th. Dear Mrs. Larue, thank you for the lovely get well card. Still, I'm a little surprised that you didn't come get me. I know what Dr. Wilfred says, but it is really wise to take risks with one's health. I could have a relapse, you know. With fall here, I think about all the fine times we used to have in the park. Remember how sometimes you would bring along a tennis ball? You would throw it, and I would retrieve it every time, except for once when it landed in something nasty and I brought you back a stick instead. Oh, how I miss those days. Yours truly, Ike. P.S. Imagine how awful it is for me to be stuck inside my tiny cell. P.P.S. I still feel pretty sick. Cooper, you know about Ike and Miss Larue. Oh, I love that. Dear Miss Larue, October 9th. By the time you read this, I will be gone. I have decided to attempt a daring escape. I'm sorry it has come to this, since I am really a very good dog. But frankly, you left me no choice. How sad it is to not be appreciated. From now on, I'll wander from town to town without a home, or even any dog food, most likely. Such is the life of a desperate outlaw. I will try to write you from time to time as I carry on with my life of hardship and danger. Your lonely fugitive, Ike. A newspaper article. Look. The Snort City Register Gazette. Larue escapes doggy detention. Former Snort City resident Ike Larue escaped last night from the dormitory at the Igor Brotweiler Canine Academy. The dog is described as toothy by local police. His current whereabouts are unknown. To be honest, I thought he was bluffing when he told me he was planning to escape, said a visibly upset Gertrude R. Larue, the dog's owner. Ike tends to be a bit melodramatic, you know. Now I can only pray that he'll come back. Asked if she would return Ike to Brotweiler Academy, Mrs. Larue said she would have to wait and see. He's a good dog, basically, but he can be difficult. So look, there's a reward for Ike. Look. You see the reward? Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Ain't it sneering? Here's another letter, October 11th, somewhere in America. Dear Mrs. Larue, I continue to suffer horribly as I roam this barren wasteland. Who knows where my wanderings will take me now? Hopefully to some place with yummy food. Remember the special treats you used to make for me? I miss them. I miss our nice, comfortable apartment. But mostly, I miss you. Your sad dog, Ike. P.S. I even miss the Hibbinses' cats. In a way. So look, he's traveling. He's traveling. Wonder where he is. October 12th. Still somewhere. Dear Mrs. Larue, the world is a hard and cruel place for a stray dog. You would scarcely believe the misery I've endured. So I have decided to return home. You may try to lock me up again, but that is a risk I must take. And frankly, even more than myself, I worry about you. You may not know it, Mrs. Larue, but you need a dog. Your misunderstood friend, Ike. Another newspaper article. The Snort City Register Gazette. Hero dog saves owner. Ike Larue, until recently a student at the Igor Brotweiler Canine Academy, returned to Snort City yesterday in dramatic fashion. In fact, he arrived just in time to rescue his owner, Gertrude R. Larue, of 2nd Avenue, from an oncoming truck. Mrs. Larue had made the trip downtown to purchase a new camel's hair coat. Apparently, she neglected to look both ways before stepping out into traffic. The daring rescue was witnessed by several onlookers, including Patrolman Newton Smitzer. "He rolled right across 2 lanes of traffic to get at her," said Smitzer. "It was really something. I haven't seen rolling like that since I left the police academy." Mrs. Larue was unhurt in the incident, though her coat was badly torn. "I don't care about that," she said. "I'm just happy to have my Ike back home where he belongs." Larue said she plans to throw a big party for the dog. "All the neighbors will be there, and I'm going to serve Ike's favorite dishes. I'll bet he can't wait to taste the chicken pie. Welcome home, Ike. Welcome home." Y'all, that was a stinking funny book. And to think that a dog wrote it in his obedience school. That's the fun you can have with a Scholastic book. And I want to throw out another thank you to Scholastic and our account rep for our area. Her name is Kelly, and she is sending me a case of books to read, and I am so excited. And a Scholastic t-shirt. I'm pretty excited about that too. So give me any suggestions on voices you would like me to try, and I'm up for that. You guys know I'm up for that. Every night here at 8 o'clock. And I want to tell you again how much I miss you, and I miss your faces, and I love you. Everybody say together Miss Denise's nighttime sign-off. You are kind, you are smart, you are important, and more than anything else, you are what? You are so loved. I love you. And I can't wait tomorrow night right here, 8 o'clock.